Mistake 7, focusing on what you don't want. So don't think of a blue horse. What happened? You thought of the blue horse. Here's the thing. The picture that you have in your mind most of the time is what manifests. Yep, so the picture that you have in your mind most of the time is what manifests. The technique before, which I did with the timeline, that picture, we created a picture, didn't we, about your health, your goal, your plan. When you keep thinking of that, then what happens is it changes your behaviors. Yeah, your unconscious mind thinks, okay, we're after this. This is what I'm thinking about most of the time. Must be what he wants, or she wants, or what you want. And therefore, it's going to go after that. But if you put something in your goal, again, remember I was talking about outcomes, as I want to lose weight. Now, in my head, as I say that, I've got a picture of how fat I am. Yeah, that's the picture in my head. So what do you think my unconscious mind is going to manifest? It's actually going to make it so that I actually put on weight. That's what I'm programming my mind to do. When I said to you, don't think of blue horse, what happened? You thought of it. So you want to say what you want, not what you don't want. Yeah, you need to. If I say I don't want to be poor, then what do you think is going to happen? I have a picture in my head of me being poor. Yeah, I am now wealthy is the actual goal. And what you essentially want to do is use the techniques and the goal setting as I just described, and actually you want to use those techniques to go so that your unconscious mind goes after what you want, not what you don't want. And that's the same thing with, if you think about what picture do you have in your mind when you think about health? Now you should have a good picture if you've done the goal setting properly. But what picture do you have in your mind? Because your unconscious mind, it doesn't work by logic or how we're doing it. It works by symbols, pictures. It does the pictures. So it does pictures, feelings, and that's why we did the sensory information. So pictures, feelings, sounds. That's how it works. So you need to give your unconscious mind a picture as compelling as possible. So really bright, colourful, a big, massive image with loads of really good, happy things in it. Because when you do that, one, you feel good, and then two, if you put it into your timeline, that's what your unconscious mind's going to go after. But if I say things like, I want to lose weight, and I have a picture of me looking fat, then your unconscious mind goes, I want to be fat means I want to be fat. That's because it doesn't process negation. It doesn't process negatives. So me saying I don't want to be poor equals I want to be poor. Yeah, so that's what you got to think about. So motivation, let's look at this in motivation. Now, you are only motivated by two things. I've mentioned this earlier. You are motivated towards pleasure or away from pain. Yeah, towards pleasure or away from pain. And when it comes to so physical activity, so right now you are doing probably this here, trying to get away from pain. Yeah, so you're sitting there, you're going to make a decision based on how you feel now. If you feel really, really bad now, then you are going to take some action. Yeah, that's what will happen. Now, you're 100 times more likely to be motivated to take action away from pain than you are towards pleasure. And so that, therefore, it's fine at the start. When it comes to the start, to be motivated to get away from the pain that you're in, that's fine. Yeah. So do that at the start, and I say, yeah, okay, cool. You want to get away from the pain, you're going to take action. You take action. At some point, though, you need to change your goals in your head or what you're focusing on, so you're focusing on a picture of pleasure or things that you want to go to. Yeah. You want to go in the direction of, you want to go towards pleasure. So to get leverage, what I would do is like someone who's in pain now, but then so pleasurable, the change, that they're going to stick to the change. Yeah. But those are the two ways that you're actually motivated. Now, usually at the start, when it comes to physical activity, if you had a sedentary lifestyle, you're going to be motivated to get away from the pain. You want to be off the drugs. You want to be not feeling depressed. You don't want to be feeling anxious. You don't want to be in pain with health conditions or mind-body issues. You don't want to be looking bad. You don't want to be feeling bad. So you're going to look, I need to take some action now. Yep, pain. You don't want to be in that pain. Yep. Soon as you start making progress, then what you want to do is go, right, now I want to look at, now I've made significant progress, I want to start focusing on what I want. Yeah, what I want. So you want to create a picture in your head of a direction that you're going in. And then you want to be going towards that picture. Set it up the same way as the goals. Get a really good and compelling picture. And then you want to be doing that, going after the goals. So to do all of this, you need to make sure that the physical activity that you do isn't painful. So you want to make sure, yes, you're in pain now, but the pleasurable thing is going to be the physical activity. Once your brain links up, physical activity equals pleasure, then you will be able to stick to the physical activity.